Okay, KO4, I know you remember this President Abraham Lincoln. We talked about him during President's Day in February. But we're going to go back to Abraham Lincoln because we're going to learn about the 4 presidents that are on Mount Rushmore. So this is Abraham Lincoln, and this is called Long, Tall Lincoln. And it's by Jennifer Dustling as the author, and Chin Ko is the illustrator who draws the pictures. Abraham Lincoln said it himself. He was not a pretty man. He was long and tall, his ears stuck out, his clothes were usually wrinkled, his pants were too short. Lincoln didn't look like a president. He didn't always act like a president either. But that didn't matter. Lincoln acted the right way for our country. Most presidents were born rich. Lincoln was born in a log cabin. His family was poor and he didn't get to school often. There weren't any schools nearby. Instead, Lincoln chopped wood and planted crops, but he loved reading on his own. I'd rather read, tell stories, crack jokes, talk, laugh, anything but work, he said. A speaker came to town when Lincoln was a boy. After the man's speech, Lincoln hopped onto a stump and pretended to be the speaker. His friends laughed, and Lincoln laughed too, but he also found out that he liked giving speeches. When Lincoln grew up, he had lots of jobs. He worked on a boat, became a soldier, owned a store. It went broke. He was very honest. Once he walked miles to return a few pennies to a shopper. He had charged her too much. Lincoln didn't seem like a man who would be president one day, but he studied hard and became a lawyer. He cared about people, about justice. Lawyers gave lots of speeches too. Lincoln liked that. One night at a dance, Lincoln met a lady named Mary Todd. Mary was short and round. Lincoln was tall and thin, but they made a good match. His heart is as large as his arms are long, she said. Mary married Lincoln, and they had 4 sons. At that time in the South, the law let white people own black people, just as they owned a house or a horse. Slaves were forced to work hard and they were paid nothing. They were often hurt by their owners. Northern states wanted to get rid of slavery, but Southern states wanted to keep it. Lincoln did not like slavery. If slavery is not wrong, he wrote to a friend, nothing is wrong. To change the law, Lincoln had to join the government. He won some elections. He lost other elections, but he kept going. His speeches were very good. People got to know him. Finally, Lincoln ran for president. He looked funny. He talked like a country boy, but people knew he was honest. He won the election and became the President of the United States. Before the election, Grace, an 11-year-old girl, sent Lincoln a letter. She had an idea. Grow a beard. She thought more people would vote for him. And she wrote, all the ladies like whiskers. Lincoln took Grace's advice and stopped shaving. By the time he was sworn in, he had a full black beard. 1 month later, America went to war. It was a tough time to be president. Even as president, even during the Civil War, Lincoln kept his humble ways. Lincoln greeted White House guests with howdy. He polished his own boots and kept joke books in a desk drawer. If I did not laugh, I should die, Lincoln said. Lincoln was president, but he didn't always act like one. He wrestled with his sons, let them keep lots of pets, a pony, dogs, even a turkey. Sometimes his kids broke into important meetings. Other presidents might have been mad, but not Lincoln. The war went on. In 1863, Lincoln made a bold move. He ordered that Southern states free their slaves. "If my name ever goes into history," Lincoln said, "it will be for this act."